Next our topic is the relay switch. An electronic switch can be controlled by the input 1 or 0 from the port pin of a microcontroller or through a push button, switch and battery. So by using this electronic switch we can control the input in the form of a 1 and 0 from the port pin of a microcontroller or from the push button, switch and battery. The current flows through the switch or voltage applies through the switch depending upon the input state 1 or 0. The current flows in the switch or a voltage applies through the switch depending upon the input state 1 or 0. So the flow of current is depends upon the inputting state. That inputting state may be either 1. If the 1 means the current flows, the voltage is supplies. If the input is 0, the voltage stops and it is the current of position. A relay switch makes the mechanical contact when the input circuit magnetizes with a control circuit and pulls a lever to make the contact. So by using this relay switch, it also makes the mechanical contact. So mechanical contact when the input circuit magnetizes, with a control unit. So whenever the input circuit is magnetized with the control unit, it pulls a lever and to make the contact. So whenever the magnetized circuit functioning with the control unit, it pulls the appropriate lever and makes the function of a object through the contact. The current flows through the switch or voltage applies through the switch depending upon the input state 1 or 0 from the portion pin of microcontroller or through a push button, switch and battery. The current flows through the switch or voltages applies through the switch depend upon the input state. So it flows the current or voltage depends upon the input state on the switches, that is 1 or 0. It is from the port pin point of a microcontroller or through from a push button switch and a battery.